EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Stadium in Houston. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
That's how you get fired, baby. That's how you get fired.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The first carry for the former Indy Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact. And he'll go deep.
First down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
2nd and 11.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike, check, 59. I got 60 Bison. Cut 19.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard
ball
line.
carrier.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Watch the run. That's shot, baby. That's baby shot. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch twist. Watch twist.
60 Bobcat. They'll look to throw here. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
First down,
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just like that. Check 3, check 3.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
22-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Move. 4 down, 4 down.
79 Bronco. Operating from the gun. Gunter. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down there on a pick up the 25. Shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Edmonds on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Good coverage downfield, led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
48.
From the gun to give to Mixon. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Mixon! A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead.
For the point after.
Now, you don't see option pitches a whole lot in the NFL, but there worked out pretty well, resulted in a touchdown.
And it's hard for defenses because they don't see it very often, so the time in preparing each week is probably minimal. So when it comes at them, it's often a surprise. And what a nice job on the read. Pitch to the running back, and he takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You got 3 down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down. The Texans come in and able to bring him to the ground. Ted McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
59 Mike. Check, 59. I'm coming out.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Mike 5'9",
Now Saquon Barkley. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Number 28,
Edmonds there to bring him down.
Carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Wide receiver.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. 18 rattler.
From the gun, Gunter. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dawson Knox, 54 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way through.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Baltimore.
This is Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Number 26, Saquon
Yeah,
Barkley,
things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
At the 38-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch time. Tight end right. 3 down, 3 down.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Wall on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Barkley on the handoff.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Check, 59. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike's 59. 19 tight.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
1st and 10.
He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
48, 48 Mike, 48 Mike. Watch QB drop.
Throwing on first down. Gunter. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown. A big play there. 92 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time when they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points. 23 yards.
Big time.
23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59, 59.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15.
The pass.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
Baltimore.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Barkley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Back to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Texans 21, Ravens 13.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
That's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch tight end. Out. 3 down. Out. Shift. Watch the shift. 70 Lion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check curls. 48 the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Operating from the gun, Gunter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Gunter's pass.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the Ravens' 29-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Double time. 3 down. 60
From the gun, Gunter. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
That's another.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Buffalo 18. 48's mic. 48's mic.
Operating from the gun, Gunter. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Texans 28, Ravens 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
He sets to fire deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey, 4 down.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And how about this running out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor. We are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
4 down. Check.
On 1st and 10, Gunter. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, then that fly route and go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check. Mike 5'9",
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And
one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 47-yard line.
Down. Liking 18. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Strip that ball. Mike, 4. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Drop to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short.
6 yards.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down, Baltimore.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. I'm trying to collect.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Saquon Barkley on the handoff.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Too little, cut.
Again, it's Barkley. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Good job, good job.
22 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The
Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
65.
And now a timeout called here with a play clock down to 2. That'll leave them with 1 remaining.
The Ravens
and now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
19.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
4
things
yards
there.
on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Double tight, double tight. Everyone's got 4 down. Hey, look out.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Alert.
From the gun, Gunter. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Watch 13. 13's crossing. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gunter. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And take it right on the 3rd. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens will take over.
Line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Bring it.
Now it's Barkley. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, he just bumped up his personal stats with a 2nd score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think I just appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Man left. Three down.
Off the play fake. Gunter sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
To throw on 3rd down. Gunter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
Tight end left. 4 down.
Mixon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 38. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Hey, tight. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Mixon. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 up there.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st.
Single. 79 Bronco. 83. Me. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Operating from the gun. Gunter. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hurry, 70. Check. Here we go, G.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
It's just me and you. Tighten up. Mike 59. Mike 59. Mike 59. Go.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Pick it up. Mike 48. Mike 48. Coming.
On 2nd down. Mixon, nowhere to go that time.
Number 28,
maybe got a yard up there, 40.
He's tackled.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Back to throw. Gunter. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Intended
How about
for
some
Joe
applause for the
Mixon.
defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. 18 Cardinal.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
59 mark, check, 59. Switch.
They'll set up a throw. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here, right now.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Here we go. COVID-19. 59. I got you, boy. Mike, check. 59.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Second and 9.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Watch tight end. You got 3 down. Mike 4. Here we go. Mustang 19. Mike 4.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Okay,
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth-quarter lead, but whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
Brings up second.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Double time. Even. 4 down. Even. 7 Pirates. Go. Pick it up.
From the gun, Gunter. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
41's the mic.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
36-yard line.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
That's it, baby. That's it. 19 Tiger. Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
Now a first carry for the fullback. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
41 Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gunter. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Double tight, guys. Double tight. We got 4. We got 4.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Texans, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.